Welcome to the all-new recruiting system in EA Sports College Football 25. Our new recruiting system follows a three-stage recruiting process. Stage 1, add a player to your recruiting board. Once they are there, you can select actions to gain intel on what they value when it comes to committing to a school. Selecting actions also helps to get on a recruit's radar and can move you into their top schools. Once you're in a recruit's top 5, Stage 2 commences, allowing you to pitch to a player on the things your school does well. Welcome to Salt Lake City, where the mighty Utah student section is ready to turn this place into a cauldron of noise. Eccles Stadium, home to the Utah Utes. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Utah Utes offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave you.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. That's reeled in, it's Parks. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been some changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Royals offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On the ground, it's Cousins. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered to get to the football.
The Royals will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll bring it back. It's Stanley. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer wins.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's rising. Fires toward the end zone. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Utes are marching down the field. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smallwood. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass. It's Beebe. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Royals will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Utes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, we clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On third down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Royals will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Back to throw. It's Rising. Going for it all. He caught it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Utes are on the move. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Direct snap. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind. 4th down here. It's still early.
Lined up. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Well, the fake caught the defense by surprise. Opened up a little passing lane for the school.
And I'll tell you what, a field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or 2 back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get them and you're not covering, this can happen. I'll tell you what, guts to call the play. It actually worked.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some heat.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On the return, it's Stanley. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dances away from the heat. He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll throw it on first down. Gonna let it fly. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Scrambling away. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. They'll try it again from the one on side. Touchdown, Utah! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Toledo put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Rockets had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smallwood. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it on the left. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Coming after him. On the move, he fires. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smallwood. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Dropping back, it's Beebe. A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Royals.
Touchdown, Royals.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Catch in the middle. It's Spartans. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to punch it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play in that time.
Touchdown, Utah! And the beatdown has ensued.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Looking for a man. It's Beebe. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Royals will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, it's Stanley. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. unleashes one. Wide open downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to 23. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, running back gets the give. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. He now has 91 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Utes! And the stomping has commenced.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Back to throw, it's Beebe. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Utah! And the pummeling has started. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more. Huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big...
Touchdown, Utes! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Utah 70. Royals 10.
And now this offense will take the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18.
4-2 Spider.
He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Open space at the 25. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. On the run, it's Glover. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ryan. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Bailey. They're working that left side. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Steps away. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The give to the back. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Utes with the 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Utah.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much...
Welcome, folks, to Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. Easily one of the most passionate and still underrated environments in college football. This crowd ready to roar for the Utes. It will be a tough place for visitors to win. The Utes will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Utah Utes offense will get the first swing today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kurt, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Grab down the middle. It's Parks. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Running back with the football. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Send the back in motion. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Volunteers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming down here, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The Volunteers will line up to boot it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And this time it's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Rising. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. The pocket breaking down. Lets it go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Continues to fight for yards. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell once he got through that 2nd level of the defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it well.
Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. This time it's complete. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. And the Vols come to the line in a hurry-up.
Move the sticks for a 1st down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money and giving it.
And is intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. How aggressive will it be? We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. We'll give it to the running back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And it's Utah in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. And the pass is incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Sampson. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Vols. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk. It's blocked. They scoop it up. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And it's hit.